Hello, my name is Justin Clark, if you didn't know, and I'm here to introduce the Norris Shift Leader program to you. The purpose of this program is to allow house staff to better utilize and integrate the 6 learning principles of Norris in their day-to-day activity throughout house staff. So, I'll allow Melissa to explain it a little bit better.
Okay, so the way this is going to work, before your shift starts, come to the hollow, try to get here 5 minutes early if you can. So you come in, you're going to check the schedule, and there'll be highlighted names, different one every week. So say this week I'm the shift leader. I would write my name in the shift leader space up here. And then you get to figure out who's going to the info desk. And we're going to try to rotate it as much as possible. So say Candace went last week, maybe I'd ask Tyler if he's okay with going, and he'd be like,
of course, I'd love to go.
Okay. And so if we don't have any rooms right away, we're just going to send a second person to the info desk, so maybe someone who hasn't been for a while. Maybe David wants to go. Is that okay, David?
Sure.
Okay, Tyler and David are at the info desk. Alright, so then you're going to look at the sheets and figure out what rooms you have to do, consult with house staff if you need help, and say this shift we have Lewis to do by 5 o'clock and Northwestern, Arch, and Lake to do by 7. So figure out when house staff wants to start rooms or facilitate that. So guys, is it okay if we start Lewis at 4:15?
Yeah, but I'm kind of hungry for dinner, so afterwards can we take a break and then do the rest of the rooms later?
Sure, that sounds good. So write on the board the time you're going to start, and then if you want to do 2 different times, you can write on this side. Is 5:30 okay, guys?
That's perfect.
Okay. And this section is just for if there's anything extra that you need to do or anything to let the next shift know about, anything like that. So say the CM told us that there's some tables in the game room that didn't picked up. So you can write tables in game room to do sometime on the shift. Or you could write that up there too if you wanted. Okay, so the shift leader is going to rotate every week, and yeah, pretty much their job is just to make a plan for the shift and make sure all the rooms get done and take responsibility for walkie calls getting answered, things like that. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have one. What if there's a no-show for the shift leader?
Okay, if the assigned shift leader is a no-show, then it'll move to the person who would be the shift leader for the next week. And if they show up the next week, then they'll go back to being shift leader then. So there's like a rotation schedule, basically. Any other questions?
Yeah, what if I'm subbing for the shift leader?
Okay, if you're subbing for someone who's a shift leader, maybe they told you in the email when they were looking for a sub. If not, you can come in, check this schedule, and if they were supposed to be the shift leader, then you would just be the shift leader after that shift. Okay.